At Nebraska Sorghum Field Days, we talked with growers about why they keep this crop as part of their rotation. Some sense as part of your rotation.
Oh yeah, for a dryland farmer especially, because I'm dryland too, so it helps spread out the risk. And the dryland milo always out yields the dryland corn in the dry year.
Yeah, like here this year, I really kind of expect my dryland milo and the dryland corn to probably yield about the same. I've had a little bit of a weed problem on one field with the sorghum. That'll hurt the yield some, but you know, if I'd put corn in there, I'd have had that same problem too. So, you know, it yields right up there about the same, just a little less. It just all depends.
You know, we see all the weed pressure these days in this state, you know, the herbicide-resistant weeds and all that. What kind of herbicide options do you have when it comes to sorghum then?
Well, we're working on IMI milo and some accident-resistant sorghum, but we haven't quite got that released yet. So when we get that out, I think that'll help a lot. But there is like, is it Lumar and Lumax they put on before pre-planting? I've never used that, but I know of other people that have, and they say it works really good.
What herbicides have you been using then?
I like using the Lumax or Lexar, whichever. I used Bicep here on this plot this year, maybe to try to save money. It was a good gamble. I have a really good stand and I really don't have very many weeds or anything like that. But if I was to go into a higher population of weeds, I would really recommend the Lumax or Lexar, just because of its ability to give you a clean field.
Yeah. You know, also we were talking, you know, 3-4 years ago, we saw a lot of sorghum. I think we were seeing some kind of record sorghum numbers for a while there. The number of acres probably just not what it was a couple of years ago this year, is it?
Yeah, what's hurt that was the sugarcane aphid. It really knocked the yields down in like Kansas and Texas and whatnot, and that really hurt things. This year it's been somewhat of a problem, but from what I understand, it hasn't been a big problem that I know of. I can't say for sure there because I'm not as connected as what I used to be.
Sure.
But it's, let's put it this way, yeah, we don't have nearly as much sorghum. One thing though too, we are planting a different type of a sorghum, and that is a feed sorghum where you use the whole stalk and everything. You either chop it or else you bale it or whatever. And that is a major portion of our crop now too, because I think we lose like 20,000 acres or something like that. I think it is that we lose to that type of a forage or a sorghum forage.
When we posted a photo of corn that grew 15 feet tall near Funk, well, we got a lot of questions, and NTV's Colleen Williams goes in search of answers.
Yeah, when we first hauled it out of the field, we were just dying laughing, and then they took the picture. Me and my mom just roaring laughing. They didn't realize how tall it was. It's real.
It's real. Yeah, one person wondered if it was Photoshopped.
I don't even know how to do that. Apparently people in Funk know how to Photoshop corn stalk, so I don't know. We thought the pivot was gonna knock it down, and so we went out and chopped it off and brought it out, and ever since then it's just been unreal.
It was the tweet with 250,000 reach.
I've been getting text messages and notifications. Related news, Nebraska Cornstalk signs a letter of intent with the Kentucky Wildcats.
And with all this attention comes lots and lots of questions. Any idea how it got so tall?
Well, we asked our seed dealer, and he said with the way the plant breeders work, that they get genetics from all over the world, and some of the genetics in this hybrid originated in South America, and some of that genetics overexpressed itself in these few plants that we've seen.
We got one here.
Do you have more tall ones?
There's 2 more on the west end of this half section.
Were there any ears on it?
No, we were hoping it was just going to be loaded full of them, but there wasn't any on there.
Oh.
Yeah, that would so well.
Okay.
Everywhere an ear tried to develop, the plant started shooting out another part of a plant like it was going to have new plants coming out the sides.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, what are you going to do with it? I'm glad you kept it.
Oh, we joked about taking it to the Customer Appreciation Day over at A&M Ag. When they have it, we'll go there and throw it in their shop, and we'll laugh about that. So that's what we figured.
Will this rain stick around? We've got your grow forecast up next, and later head to Husker Harvest Days.